Shooting.
Welcome everybody, welcome back to game 2 of this 55 game tournament. It's gonna be interesting stuff, guys. We got Skrull. Hey, we got Skrull, we got Banix, we got Ice and Clickies, I believe.
Yes.
And
Welcome guys, welcome. The mic's gonna sound a bit weird, but it should be fine. I'll just make sure to lower the game volume a little bit. Welcome guys, how are you doing today?
Yeah, no, good. After that close game, last game, I think everyone's quite energetic to see how the tournament plans out because it's gonna be very entertaining. How are you feeling, Banax? How you been?
Yeah, I've been good. The game before was very intense. You know, obviously, since the tournaments got bigger, we've had geeks put more effort into it, and there's far stricter rules now. You know, so I think just going ahead and breaking them. You know, maybe if it was by mistake, I understand that, but I'm not sure if I would go to as far length as Pepe did, but
Leave the last game behind. Focus on this game, please.
so we've seen playing on Theme Park Thatcher, Monty Van. That's quite standard, I think.
And an Echo Van, what a statement.
No, I think they're all fairly common bans, you know, on this map. The mirror is quite strong in the initiation room. I know that there's a few holds there when you can open up. You can hold the whole of cash and control room, which kind of eliminates that whole side of the map.
Monty Van definitely going to be an obstacle for EXM.
Yeah. So, also, Crisscross has, I noticed he changed from GGOD,
to K2.
which he was like last weekend, I think it was, 2 weekends ago. Changed from GGOD. It's quite a quick change. You know, and Gamble, also we used to play a couple ranked games with Gamble. We got him close to plat. And now he's joined K2.
Yeah, he's drunk. I like the change. I like the increase of teams into the competition. I think it's very nice. You know,
Yeah, it's great to see.
more teams for Skrull to win, to beat. You know what I mean? I like it, more competition. I like the straw and hold. Obviously, the normal first choice. I would like to say.
Standard first choice, throne.
Bring up the Kai, the Jaeger.
Attackers have discovered the location of a
I think it's going to keep those, hopefully those nades out of there. Maybe the attacking team will have to burn some utility.
Just making sure that they have a kite and a bandit so that they can hold down all those solid
10 seconds
walls,
to go.
those double walls, each direction, giving them
5 seconds to go.
what would be potentially an advantage.
Attackers are moving.
What do you guys think about this map? Because in the last tournament we didn't see this map by choice. Nobody picked it. Why do you think that is?
Oh yeah, I didn't.
Well, the rework is definitely
A lot better. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that, though.
I think it's made it a lot more like playable map. You know,
it's allowed.
and also when they changed the lighting in there, I thought that helped quite a lot because this map used to be like.
It's really allowed the players to take
Super dark.
a different approach to the map entirely, and it gives many different perspectives. So
But personally, I don't like it. I'm just gonna say that, and that's not based on the actual map. That's just based on our performance. We played in ranked. We are not good at this.
but I think that's just a scroll thing.
There's just some maps we're not good at.
I mean, we're good at all maps. To be fair, I mean, it's just Skrull nature.
I
good
mean,
at
Theme
everything.
Park isn't the prettiest map. I mean, it could take some tidying up.
We see a Nitro coming out from Kai. Maybe you can get a pick on maybe the.
Bandit's
sledge
actually
or
low.
something.
Bandit actually picks up a kill onto Crisscross.
And
A double kill.
Gamble is now eliminated as well.
Gamble,
The Ash
who's
and the Capital
quite a
have been
strong
picked
entry
off.
frag, actually, I must say. And Crisscross taken out, who also I know has pretty good aim. Capital and Ash, that's got a bit of utility.
Hyman now taking a confident drone with Bandit.
Low HP, maybe trying to go back to side, hold it off. Got this 2 picks. It's almost I like to say, an easy win from here. I mean, if you hold down the site without 5 men or without a man advantage, I would like to say it's almost impossible to try beat the team with only 3 players. So we'll see what happens here. Maybe they can pull off a miracle.
Definitely a trying situation for K2, but let's see where it takes them.
You see the sledge concrete floor. That's always Moy. God
So
love
he's
it.
probably gonna go up into office, maybe, and try get the bandits or the K charges from above. Or not? No, it's come down.
See a nice maestro placement there. See if you can get the whole angle at 90. That's another kill coming from Pieman, bringing himself to 3 kills.
On a 3K this round, and he's on such low HP.
Maybe he can do some more. Gotta say that MP7 is a deadly gun. Under a use of Pieman, I mean, it's an executioner. Can't do much. You see maybe the Baton of the ADS try to open the wall here.
Sage actually has no grenades left, so
He goes
This
for the
is-
hard push.
And that's 2 kills, living EXM with the first round win.
Pieman with 4K and a flawless round on their part. That I think that really sets a tone for the game, you know. Pieman, I mean, EXM aren't here to stuff around,
100%.
you know.
I'm loving this a lot from EXM. We saw last tournament they didn't perform to the exact potential
As well
that
as they could have. I think they have a lot of potential.
Yeah, and now we might be seeing a big turnaround from EXM.
Yeah.
And maybe that in the leadership of Pieman, we might see EXM maybe even winning.
Yeah, I
obviously
mean,
coming
progress
second.
has definitely taken place,
Yeah.
you know.
100%. I mean, they'll never beat Skrull because Skrull's the best team in the world. But
Things are looking great for them.
you know, actually behind the scenes, Geeks told me numerous times that Skrull's the best team in the world.
No, I keep telling you to stop
They
shouting
never
at Skrull when
denied it.
Skrull's not even playing. That's what I keep telling you.
Nah, okay, I'm gonna leave Skrull out the equation.
Pass me
Because
the scrolls.
I can tell the audience aren't too happy about this. You see a normal pick in picture by the mute dark.
Just because I think taking the exact same lineup as well, except they traded up. I don't. Yeah, no, they did have the Jackal last round. Exact same lineup as last round. EXM bringing the Wamai.
Lovely strategies taking place.
Yeah. That's actually, that looks like quite a decent setup from the Wamai, you know, with the shield blocking the rotation. If you can just hold off Cash Door and
5 seconds left.
Top Dragon, that's a lot, you know, that's a lot of place covered.
Attackers are moving to
There's
the
one thing I may
places that they
say.
can't come from.
One thing I want to say about EXM. Oh, we might see a run out here coming from the Valkyrie. Maybe we can pick off Gamble. We might see a kill getting picked up here. Here it comes, here it comes. Will he get the kill? And he misses
Oh,
it.
and he
Gets
gets
picked
taken
off
off.
by Jackal.
The Ash is
Inferno.
on like 23 HP, so, you know, that's not a fair trade, but
So it's good enough. It's good enough.
Most of K2 still outside, but
One thing I may say is EXM surprised me a lot with actually stratting up because I would say they're kind of a rank based team. They don't normally strat up in these tournaments and
that's just putting in the effort.
100%. You see almost no one pushing from the cafe side.
so
It's,
slow movement from the attacking side.
Hmm.
taking their time to drown out the players, making sure they know exactly what their plan is here. Okay, so I like it a lot. Oh, Pieman and Cat. Oh, here comes a conflict. And that's picked off Ash dead. Pieman with another kill. You could get a knifer.
Gamble
No one's up
K2
there.
with another early knockout.
Umar still holding down Cash. I think the Jackal might be outside on the balcony.
Nice 4v4 here. Everyone full HP, I like to see it. It's been quite a nice little battle
K2 still edging forward inch by inch,
to Cash.
trying to make their way to side.
He's there trying to contest the Omai.
I wonder if the
But now it's a standoff.
And that's a
Slaves
beautiful
use
use of Omai right there.
1 minute
A
left.
strong
They're really
hold
gonna
on,
have to get some frags now. There goes down
Oh, and
Wow.
another kill.
and the Dark.
2v4 here against EXM. See the Jaeger flanking around. If he makes a good flank here, we could see a couple of picks getting picked off by him. Maybe narrowing it down to a 2v2.
Things are looking edgy for EXM.
Somebody, one of the
Like
attackers
he's
still outside on the roof.
K2 still using a
With
slow
30 seconds
approach.
left.
We could see a kill here. Backing up you.
Dragon
Oh.
always a conflicted area.
30 seconds left. We're going to see this Jaeger's going to have to get back to site. There's going to be some trouble for him.
Lots of disturbance with little time left.
100%.
You know, really, if they can hold this off,
So Wallbang coming to you.
Blind
Pass
coming
down by
down.
this flick.
10 seconds
EXM
left.
now desperate.
Attackers are activating the diffuser.
Okay, so full control of site right now. And another pick off from the Mai. The 1v4 with the Jaeger
Jaeger will
left.
try his best. I'm sure they know where he's coming from.
And you
he's
see K2
picking up.
bringing it back to a 1-1. I like
Yeah,
that.
I like, you know.
Joe, if you could summarize the good and bad things about that round right there, can you give some any insight on the EXM side right there? Maybe what they could have done better.
Well, I think I'm not sure how the Jackal got the double kill.
Hmm.
I think it was the Jackal with the sledge. But I think that really put a dent in EXM. You know, they had somebody downstairs and only 2 to hold site. And you know, K2, they pulled it together in the last like 45 seconds, I'd say, which was quite well played. But you know, I just think they took a lot of time and hadn't gotten a lot done until the double kill, and then everything unfolded from there.
Yeah, 100%. You know, K2 definitely, you know, having their strong backbone as a team, but just not having that confidence to push upwards as a wall. You
Yeah,
know,
execute
instead
the plan.
taking their time.
As we go into round 3 here, we see
by attackers.
a nice hold here coming in. I don't know about this rotation into. Maybe they're trying to
They
hold
seem
off.
to be playing in a very enclosed area, little space.
100%.
Yeah, they're making the rotation into initiation. They're probably gonna hold it. Maybe the Mile will put a shield there. 'Cause
Attackers have
it
discovered
is,
the location
it
of
is
a bomb.
a favored place, you know. So in one, it's 2 into cash, 2 top dragon, and then like somebody down control. House.
Congested areas.
Yeah.
10 seconds left.
Oh man, saying can't hit a drone.
5
See
seconds remaining.
Pieman getting lots of kills, but he can't kill a drone. Wow, wouldn't imagine that.
Attackers
My man has
objective
actually
is
been doing
defuse
good
the bomb.
well.
100%.
Going for a bit more of a supportive role this round, I guess, on the pulse.
I like to see the
Maybe
pulse
we
being
get some
brought up
touch.
here.
Some good intel coming around. Also with the Maestro on hand.
Oh, we see Maestro being put on 50 HP before any attackers have entered the side. That might be, you know, some of the friendly fire or beats hacking or something. You never know.
I like the determination with making certain hard points like, you know, corridor stairs and cafe.
100%. I get you, Bumps. I get you.
Bomb located by attackers.
See Pieman getting drone out here. You could get picked off early or maybe be able to get a pick.
He's not in the greatest position.
He cannot shoot
I
drones.
sort of see what he means about he can't shoot drones.
Yeah, going up yellow corridor stairs.
He can shoot heads. I'll give it to him, but drones, that's his weakness.
Yeah, that's something quite interesting to see a player going 5 for 1 and struggling to take out 2 drones.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Stationary drones.
Mm.
See, maybe a drop from the hatch could cost the life of one of the K2 players here, knowing that this Romai is holding off initiation very strongly with the shield.
K2 again taking a very time slowed approach to this scenario.
Yeah, making everything count, making sure they know exactly what's going on.
Only just getting into the body now.
You see a confidence between the Dagon Romai here who gets picked off, and it was no one. So with HP lost of both sides.
Shots are fired from both sides now.
Maybe Pieman can get a nitro kill from below here. He does see the. Oh, is he on his?
Definitely sees the Maverick, I'm sure.
Could get a double kill here. Definitely times it right. Base and the ADS is there.
Yeah, I guess Wamai is not taking advantage of the situation at the moment.
One thing I like to see is the basing of the ADS from the thermite. It does often help you a lot, especially when you have a Wamai in there.
100% EXM has definitely made the situation more stressful for K2 now.
There's a double kill from the thermite. We said it. We saw it coming.
On the Nitro.
Yeah, from below. So we see Pieman get picked off. Being down to a 3v4.
Things are getting heated now, 35 seconds.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Then again, it's come to another time where You know, K2 hasn't actually done that much. I mean, yeah, they've got the wall open, but they haven't made any
15
like
seconds.
real advances or plays. You know, they're still playing it safe, and I think that's maybe their flaw
10 seconds to go.
again this round. You know, just taking too much time on things.
5
5
seconds to
seconds
go.
left. K2 has nothing left to do but to get that round down. And it seems
And we give EXM another win. I think, if I may say, the problem with K2's push there, that they were just, like Bum said, they
Stalling.
push like way too slowly, and that often you see if it doesn't work out 100% for you like it just did for K2, it's going to come to a loss. And that's exactly what just happened.
definitely a lot of stalling, a lot of waiting, and a lot of time wasting is what's happening on the field for K2 on the attacking side.
I think you know also, I think they maybe just need to coordinate their roam clearing a bit more. You know, because we saw it took them like a minute or so to get inside the building. You know, usually you set up like drones so before the round so you could live drone people in, live drone your entry fraggers, which isn't really being seen here because you know Gamble's also droning before the rounds and things like that. So I think maybe if they just work on coordinating the roam clears.
I think one thing I may say is often you see in like maps such as like
Defenders,
theme park,
protect
it's
your
just
bombs
such a
from being
large
defused by attackers.
map. Clearing out a roamer is just so hard because there's so many little rooms and corridors that
A lot
you
of
can so
area
easily
to
get-
cover, a lot of comms to get out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So having that one pulse below and having EXM not clear him out, it was almost 100% loss because that Nitro was going to come out. We called it earlier, and when it came out, we saw a double loss inside of K2, which eventually, I would say, contributed to the loss of the round.
Definitely.
I like to see with Ella puts her shield because
EXM now with the
10 seconds left
slow
before insertion.
reinforcement of their areas.
I
5
think
seconds
they
to
got
go.
everything down. Bringing the Bandit and the Kaid again, as always.
Attackers are heading out to defuse the bomb.
I do remember Izzy being quite dangerous on the end, I must say.
he can be quite a hassle when you have a good Ella man. The gun's just an absolute beamer, and her gadget, ice cream cone, does blind you very harshly when in contact with Eddie.
K2
Yeah.
now making their
Nice
approach,
push.
entering.
Oh, we see a drone. Jackal is not droned up high, man. That could end in a very, very bad.
Oh no, it seems that he has.
High man trying to make a
Oh, man, moving his position.
approach.
Do you
Attackers
know
have
about
dropped
the window
bomb
jump?
diffuser.
Sledge is just full on yeeted into downstairs below. Ooh.
Harman gave away his position. You know, maybe if he picked those bottom two, he could have.
That's Pyman's first drone there by Pyman. Well done, Pyman.
Well
Got his
done.
first.
With a minute now burned, K2 still most of their players seem to be outside.
Yeah,
And no kills.
Say it
Like we
again.
said, the time wasted from K2 is not too good. Pyman doing a
Attackers have
very,
recovered their
very,
diffuser.
very good job by just stalling and just
Just
making sure
wasting
they
their time.
can't move anywhere.
Yes, his exquisite roaming skill bandit definitely seems to be helping
Helping a lot.
EXM.
they have
the
seemed to have
ADS
burned the
window.
ADS. Sledge probably going to destroy the cave of the bandit. When he
Gets
gets to
one
the left side,
We don't see any bandage going down.
K2 now trying to speed up the approach to the situation. Will they get
Nitro
nice
coming
thing?
out, and it is not utilized.
The wall is open.
Harman getting the opening kill onto Crisscross.
See the
Opening
capital
kill on a
going
minute
down
17
again.
left of the round.
You see Gamble get picked up by the Jaeger, and he is. XM just doing all sorts of things to stop the push. Again,
Gamble.
another kill here
gets
for the
another
Jackal
early.
Inferno getting the pick. Double kill for Pyman.
Harman's having a great game.
Elusive character he is. May I say.
Great game.
Is there maybe there's anything else he can do?
K2 now keeping their hopes up for a miracle to get them through this round.
100%. Holding angles here. They gotta start making a side, or I don't see a win in the hands of K2 this round.
Again, the slow approach really costed them this time.
Could get a pick off here on the. I think it's a Kaid. Doesn't see him. Oh, he still hit his head and didn't shoot it. It's not never good. You see, oh, it's
Turn on a
shoot.
double kill.
Yeah,
I think
might
that's
be-
good.
Fight.
The attackers
And
diffuser
that's a
has
thermite
diffuser
down.
down.
And diffuser, I think that's a win
5
for
seconds left.
EXM this round. Yes, sir. EXM winning another round. I may say people that I would say are like Stimus, Scroll Slim. He does contribute a lot with those entry frags, and I think that's one thing that K2 just don't have right now. There's no entry frag. Also, people like I don't want to be vain here, but the scroll, what we like in scrolls, we have Toes, good entry fragger, Monster, good entry fragger.
Still good
Coordination.
entry fragger as well.
Yeah, good coordination. See a Pie Man going mute instead of bandit. I think he should stick to man. The man is
Some sort
Wildcard
of
was
prestige,
the-
one would say.
him and Wiz swapping up around.
Taking, Nomad's actually a great pick on this map because there's only 2 staircases to come up, and if you just Nomad off both the staircases, that's no flanks because there's a big area to flank. I mean, like big opportunity to flank. I think in this map,
as many bombs as they can.
with the whole downstairs, going down Dragon Stairs, coming up yellow, coming up on there.
That's so much.
Bomb located by attackers.
How was it after the last tournament when you guys all of a sudden were playing games back to back and then nothing?
It was fine,
10 seconds remaining.
I think we've taken the brakes on it
5 seconds to
to.
go.
We've started to stride up more.
Oh, hello.
We've got
Attackers are
Help.
heading out to defuse a
from
bomb.
other players. Giving us team advice, telling us some strats.
New feed active.
You guys
I've already taken work on the hatch. Now I'm waiting for Dev. He just waiting to get someone out. And I'm struggling to see it, but the stream quality is quite.
Attackers have located a bomb.
It does look like they're doing the same setup though from last time they played Initiation, having my hold cache, or it's quite good. Ooh, does Pieman know that Sophia is actually right there? Don't get taken out. Sophia could wallbang. She is, but just misses her shots onto Pieman. Pieman roaming aggressively with the SMG11 in hand. That's quite confident, I'd say, I'm not the best at it. I think the recoil might be quite tough for most people, so I'm keen to see how that turns out for him. Just waiting in that corner for that Sophia. Not sure if the Sophia knows that. Oh, and that's Warner's Watch taking out the Jaeger. Good shot by Sophia, nice little flick onto his head.
Sorry, a little technical difficulty. Oh, my little technical difficulty there with me. Sorry, I'm back. I'm better than ever. We do see Crisscross taking out Born is washed there. Jaeger going out early. Only 1 minute left. We still don't see an aggressive push by K2.
2 players still downstairs. Pieman, I'm sure, doing his job. I think he's downstairs, I'm not too sure. But doing his job, if he is, just wasting the time of the Romans. They still have the Ash downstairs.
Right, maybe he's trying to clear out, stop the flank of Pieman. You see the one thing K2 do right now is the numbers on.
That is true, but the time is definitely against them.
I think we might see either. Maybe can you spectate Pieman real quick, because I think that might be the aggressive push.
Yeah, I think
Coming
he's
downstairs.
coming on a roam.
He's going for the nitro below, which is he's going to be meat.
That could be
Yeah.
very smart.
100%. If he gets his nitro, you
I
might see it.
think they might still actually have the Vulcan.
Can he get this nitro? Oh, he's right next to Gamble. He will get 2 if he mixed off, and that's another kill. Like I said, the nitro
Right
below.
onto Crisscross. Sophia, that's quite a lot of utility taken out for this. Oh, we see a trade coming on.
One thing
Orange
Ash-
window.
Oh, good flick.
Good flick. That's diffuser down.
5 seconds
4
remaining.
seconds left. We might have to see a push. Do we? And
Gamble
No.
not being able to push
Operators,
into
you are
side.
out of time.
I think once they got that injure, I think Gamble was maybe a bit torn. whether you should go for the injure or
Or walk into sites and try to
Yeah.
flag. I get you. I think one thing that you saw, the Ash tried to stop the Nitro below. If you saw, she was sitting and waiting for the push, the Nitro from below. But Pieman so elusively just snuck around her and managed to
he's
get
a
that
great
Nitro.
roamer. We see him taking out the bandit again.
He knows.
Pieman saying they're bad. Well, I think this game shows, you know, with 4-1 lead, I think shows that they're not actually that bad. They're quite good.
Geek, what would you say your insight right now on the game? How do you think it's going? How do you think it's playing out?
I think K2's overthinking it. They're trying to be too strategic, and it's holding them back. They've got some really good fraggers in their team. Inferno, Misflick, and
Defenders, protect your bombs.
Crisscross.
Crisscross.
He's quite a good
Crisscross. Actually, they've got 4. I don't know Gamble. I don't know how they play, but
He-
the
no,
other
he's
4
good
are all
fraggers.
very good individual fraggers. And
Attackers have
I think
located
they're
the
being
bomb.
too strategic.
Yeah.
As for EXM, their team synergy is strong. They cut each other out. They are actually playing very
No.
well. They're holding their angles. Their defense game's always been strong. We saw that in the last tournament. Their attack game is very weak. But who knows if they practice that.
Yeah, 100%.
Yo, let's see how that turns out.
You may say I do love your insights. I love to hear you speak when it's about Rainbow. You always have intelligently good answers. I like to hear it.
Another
Especially coming from you.
person's personality.
Yeah,
Another person's opinion.
Geeks is so hard, I must say. Geeks is so hard.
That is a fact. And there are many other people to back us up. I must say.
100%. Everyone, I've never said
Because your clan now. So like every one of your clan members will consistently say.
Well, Mike just took out his own.
Yeah. My shot is own my sadly.
It's a strat, guys.
Facts. Geek
Fair
knows.
enough.
Geek knows.
Fair enough.
Like you never know if this guy, if he
I
shoots
can
out
see
that
that
Goyo
coming.
shield, maybe he's got an idea behind it. Like right now.
Yeah.
Ooh, see Pieman getting another kill on the
On
Ash.
Gamble. Pieman is just, 11 and 2. That is-
I must say,
Pieman-
you might go below. You play spectate Vander real quick. They about to fight. Oh, so close to each
Does he
other.
know?
No, he doesn't know.
He definitely does know, but does the Jack?
Pieman knows. I don't think Inferno knows. That's the problem.
Jackal
On his
going
drone.
on? Is he on his drone?
Drop the
Oh,
Pieman, and that's
my
diffuse
God.
on him.
Diffuser. Pieman's another pick.
Pieman
You
is
naughty
just
boy.
being a naughty boy.
Not a boy, I must say. He deserves a spanking, if you may say, but you think? Harsh one.
Can we keep this like I don't
PG.
even know how to describe it. Not that.
We still have Crisscross alive, Misflick. I don't know, Swiper, the Mad. And they could, maybe if they kill Pieman here, they could still win 100%. They just need this diffuser and bad.
Yeah, minute 26. Just taking their time as usual. No one in the building, it looks like. Struggling. Also that may come down to EXM are quite good roamers, as you see. I think right now they have 3 people off site.
A lot of rooms.
They're able to hold down like most entry points quite well. Yeah, we actually did give Zofia in an aggressive push.
Trying to pick off the Goyu. To run that shield. Smoke's coming in to gas her out. Oh, saw the head.
Just misses. Crisscross been quite aggressive here.
I don't think he doesn't have an exact push right now. It's nothing he can necessarily do to help you. With the smoke, the Goyu is looking very.
Thermite still in the cafe, worrying about the boxes angle.
And he gets picked up by the Goyu. Oh, the smoke, like we said.
Chris tried so hard to push that he wanted to do something, and the right
Yeah,
angle was
well.
to stay on staircase because he had such an advantage there, but he ended up pushing directly, which
You see
was.
Pieman having another down.
Yeah.
15 seconds to go.
I don't think Pieman doesn't know he's down. He
Yeah,
might as
I'm
well
not
just go- I don't
seconds
know what
remaining.
the.
I think you should get up and go for the kill, secure that 13 bomb.
Yeah, if you
5
don't.
seconds remaining.
No, he sadly doesn't know.
Hey man, just hold in diffuser
And
the whole round.
Operators, you have run out of
EXM
time.
win another round. I think now we.
Struggling to finish.
Yeah.
100%. They're strong starters. They're not strong finishers. I'm myself. I'm the same, man. Geek. You know me.
I know what you mean.
You naughty boy. Okay. There we go to round 7 here. EXM winning 5-1. I'm actually I really want to see what.
Would you see the change now? Yeah, I want EXM's attack.
See Pioneer bringing out the sledge. I think one thing is I don't like to see is that he's gone from such a high fire rate gun to such a low fire rate gun so quickly, and like often for me, for example, when I play Bandit and then I go to Thermite, having that high fire rate gun to like a slowish fire rate gun affects me like a lot.
Sometimes throws you off, yeah.
The way I like get into fights.
Something I do want to point out here is, as I said, EXM are a strong defending team, but so
Attackers
is,
need to locate and
so is
defuse
UK2.
bombs.
Their strats come in really handy when you're on defense. Their
Yeah.
attacking strats seem to be, I don't know what was. We can look at that later. We will watch the game, but they were struggling there. But on defense, they're very strong, and we might see some really good stuff here. And EXM, like I said, we don't know what they do on attack. Last time we saw them, they weren't too strong. So this could very much turn into a tie. Actually, I can see that very easily. But it all depends on what EXM's done since the last turn.
I must say, EXM,
10 seconds left.
I like that they straighten up, but it's almost as if they straighten up, but it's not like
5 seconds remaining.
100% turn up. It's like, okay, bring all my
Attackers must locate
make
and
sure
defuse a bomb.
they're gonna have like how I say this. They brought the ops to make sure that the defense was going to take very, very long to come. They made sure that they had the Romai, they had the Kai,
Time wasting
they had
ops.
the Bandit. They just wasted their time, 100%. Goryu, there's nothing they could do, and maybe
Lots of denial.
that's the key to this round. See me, Keith, I'm figuring this out for the then. That's why I love casting. You can always get a little insight to the team's playing.
Yeah, that's why it's great if you guys want to cast over scroll games. Don't let scroll cast over scroll games, because then you're not gaining the same benefit.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So guys, open slots. The website's www.fightagainstnoobs.com. You can see all the stats. You know, there's the plug. You guys can see the timetable. You can see the games, the players, everything.
Are they stats? What do you mean by stats?
Well, I didn't even say stats. Anything. Like the who's winning, who's drawing, the points, the scoreboard. That's important stuff. We might post the stats. But we are this is the first tournament where we're going to try record all the stats on the fly. See how that goes, because it's a lot of information. But
There's one begin that time.
if we can, we'll definitely be posting it at the end of each day.
The attacker's
That'll
bomb
be
diffuser
awesome.
has been dropped.
If Monica's getting that round, I bet she'll do perfectly. No Monica, me and her actually go back to the low 8s. Good man, it's me and Monica. Monica and I.
Could be a gunfight. Does the Jaeger know? There. I don't think he does. Spectator Hibana?
Located by
Oh,
attackers.
actually, yeah, the Jaeger. I want to see the Jaeger.
Big flash coming in. They run away. Oh, he just gets picked off.
Taken out by Izzy.
Yeah, Hibana went for it.
Izzy, I remember on our Villa game, he was a very...
Attackers have located a bomb.
He,
Broken the walls. He did what he
Yeah.
needed to do. We see him doing it again here. Bring it to
Kane
4
taken
with
out.
Kai's shotgun. If you can use that gun and if you can handle that gun, very, very useful. Especially with the ACOG, brings out a lot of utility.
yeah.
We see my shield being brought back again for, I must say, the 1000th time. This man
Gets double flashed. Cade's still on the Roman drug lab.
and he gets picked off, I think. Yeah, that's through a mine. And Maestro to get the remaining kills in the last 26 seconds.
Well, Mars actually holding
He might be
EXM back a lot. That shield
He gets
gives
another
them
kill there. And
quite
that's
a
a
spot.
back. That's much picked up. Triple kill here. He's at the hole for 30 seconds.
3v1, diffuser down.
And EXM win
They
another
rush
round.
splits and take him out. He had quite a good round. That round, I think he got a 3k.
Yeah, no, I think so also.
Well played by him.
Got the Maestro, got the Omar, and the Jaeger. Heading to round 8 of EXM winning. I think it must be 6-1? 6-1 it is, match point. Geek, I think you're quite excited for the first game tomorrow. Do you know who it is? Who's playing the first game tomorrow?
Yeah, of course I know who it is. It's going to be Scroll vs GGOD.
Let's go! Who back in there, Geek? Who do you think's gonna win?
I don't back any teams. I just want to see a good siege, that's all.
Actually, I love that comment.
I think it'll be a
a good game.
you know, GGOD with some new players on the board.
Yeah, GGOD's done a restructure, so you never know how a new team is
Yeah.
gonna behave in this Pro League format. Because the fact of the matter is, these are not the same as your ranked games. The Pro
Yeah.
League just plays that a little bit differently, and a team can go either way in those ranked games. You know, sometimes you hear about one team completely thrashing another, and then they get
Attackers
into
need
this
to
Pro
locate
League
and
format,
defuse
and
as
it
many
just
bombs as they can.
nothing transfers.
Turned around, yeah.
Yeah. I must say, one of the best players I've ever seen play, Clown. He's just so good. He's just the best. Jeez, man, this is coming to go.
Okay, now we're gonna stop right there. Talking about Clown. Okay, that's great. Wonderful compliment.
Clown's great. I love Clown. He's just so good.
It's a very slippery slope.
Oh, what do you mean slippery stuff?
A touchy subject.
It is a very touchy slope. And you
Didn't climb away.
know why, and we're gonna leave it there.
5 seconds to go.
No, I'd like to think that we made amends with the counter.
Yeah, we did make a mention.
Attackers are moving out to locate
It's just friendly banter. He knows our videos and all that
Clown loves his best.
bomb
Yeah,
located
100%.
by attackers.
And we do too.
Oh!
Misflick, Nelly, getting, I think maybe like, Misflick. I love it. Oh, Nelly, it was Nelly a Misflick. The little, you see the punter? That was...
Reflected.
Waiting for that drone entry. Huge. To be fair, I kind of would have loved to see a one tap there.
I think that really would have.
Game 2 of this tournament. One tap team kill. Oops.
Footsteps of Jaeger. Seems to be playing in the same position, I think. Playing around initiation control. These guys burning the ADS, going for the wall.
I think bringing all online this time is actually very intelligent. Just that extra
Izzy.
ADS.
And Wildcat getting a double kill.
The K2 going down, 2 players.
That's the Omar, no one holding that shield. I think that's really going to put a dent in it once they get that wall open.
I think K2's a new team, and I think that's their problem right now. They're not gelled well together yet. They haven't got their tracks 100% reinforced together yet. I think that's the deficit right now. You see the Maestro.
Yo, Wildcat, tight angle.
Oh, it was actually a trade. Traded. Ooh, and another kill. I think it's probably Izzy again.
Bomb diffuser
Oh.
has been dropped.
That is diffuser down.
That's my little friendly man. Yeah, the diffuser. It might be the biggest Kaid hold of 2020. If they open up hatch above him, I do not see him in this round.
I do know they have cams on
It's
him.
another.
Oh,
he's
taken
taken
out from the window.
EXM with another win. And
Oh no, it was Izzy just
I think you wallbanged him.
a little bit.
Little bullet hole there.
Overall, I think EXM have showed that they've come back into this tournament. They're not here to mess around.
Yeah, I like to see it.
Great statement for the second game. 7-1. EXM definitely cleaned up.
Fireman having a hell of a game there, and
Yeah, and Izzy. Izzy came through at the end there, on that Hibana. He's very good with it, I must say.
Very, very well.
I just want to say some things to the team quick.
100%.
Yeah, all good. Oh, by the way, Gig, me saying EXM is bad is not a diss towards anyone, it's just a diss towards my...
Thanks, Geek. I'm back to Hill now. Thanks so much,
Thanks so much. It was a great game. Just geek.
Yeah. I actually realized that after, and I actually felt very bad. Then I realized what I did. But I'm gonna message Misflick now, and it's just say it's not a diss towards his team. Yeah. Yeah, I did. Cool.
Skrull, guys, how's it going? Lol, they bugged out. They left the moment the game ended. That's hilarious. Okay, guys. Well, then I guess that's that. That was game 2 of this August tournament. It's off to an interesting start. There's going to be a lot of games tomorrow. You can expect Skrull versus GGOD starting at 1:30. Then at 3 o'clock we've got SK versus Yes, 2 brand new teams in our tournament. Then at 4:30 we've got RTC versus Kaguna Senshai. I don't know if you remember them. They were in June's tournament. We haven't seen them for a while, so it's great to have them back. Then at 6 o'clock we got Falsify versus EXM. Going to be an interesting game. EXM showing that their attack's pretty strong. Very nice, very nice. Then for game, no, Falsify versus EXM's on Sunday. My mistake. Yes versus RTC. Then Falsify versus Kaguna Senshai at 6. Then Pepe versus EXM. That's tomorrow, 7:30. That's going to be interesting. And then at 9 o'clock it's K2 versus Skrull. So that's going to be a game. Anyway, guys, you can check all the stuff out on the website. I'll link it in the chat if you want to go take a look. It's freely open for everybody. Nothing's hidden. If anybody wants to commentate these games, you're welcome to request it on Discord. Let me know. I'd be happy to have you guys on. Anyway, all played all the teams. Game 1 was a bit of a mess, but these things are the amateur tournaments. It's not like ESL Pro League levels. We're figuring it out as we go along. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good evening, and I'll see you around.
Coming out from Kai, maybe you can get a pick on maybe the
Bandit's
stage
actually
or
low.
something.
Bandit actually picks up a kill onto Crisscross. A
And
double
two-
kill.
Gamble is now eliminated as well.
Gamble,
The Ash
who's
and the Capital
quite a
again
strong
picked
entry
up.
frag, actually, I must say. And Crisscross taken out, who also I know.
You know, it's an executioner. Can't do much. You see maybe the Baton of the ADS try to open the wall here.
Sage actually has no grenades left, so
He goes
This
for
is-
the
this
hard
is-
push.
And that's 2 kills.
He goes
this
for the
is-
hard
this is-
push.
And that's 2 kills. Living EXM with the first round win.
Pyman with 4K and a flawless round on their part. I think that really sets a tone for the game, you know. EXM onto a
There's one thing I
lot of
may
places that they
say.
can't come from.
One thing I want to say about EXM. Oh, we might see a run out here coming from the Valkyrie. Maybe we can pick off Gamble. We might see a kill again picked up here. Here it comes, here it comes. Will he get the kill? And he misses.
Oh, and he
Gets
gets
picked
taken
off by.
out.
Taking their time to drone out the players, making sure they know exactly what their plan is here by K2. I like it a lot. Oh, Pyman and Cat. Oh, here comes a conflict. And that's picked off Ash dead. Pyman with
Pyman.
another kill. You could get a knifer. Beautiful use of Omar right there.
1 minute
A
left.
strong.
They're really gonna have to get some frags now. There goes down.
Oh, and
Foul.
another kill.
Somebody, one of the
Like
attackers
he's
still outside on the roof.
K2 still using a
With
slow
30 seconds
approach.
left.
We could see a kill here. Backing up you.
Dragon
Oh.
always a conflicted area.
Hold this off.
The wallbang coming to you.
One
Pass go down
coming
by this
down.
flick.
10 seconds
EXM
left.
now desperate.
Attackers are activating the diffuser.
It's full control of side right now. And another pick off from Mai. The 1v4 with the Jaeger
Getting all the
left.
tries there where he's coming from.
And
And
you
he's
see K2
picking up.
bringing it back to a 1-1. I like
Yeah,
that.
I like, you know.
Joe, if you could summarize the good and bad things about that round right there, can you give some any insight on the EXM side right there? Maybe what they could have done better, especially when you have a Warmaiton in there.
100% EXM has definitely made the situation more stressful for K2
Diffuser
now.
has been
There's
dropped.
a double kill from the Thermite. We said it. We saw it coming.
On the Nitro.
That's not done. And it seems
And we give EXM another win. I think, if I may say, the problem with K2's push there, that they were just, like Bum said, they
Stalling.
pushed like way too.
Side.
We don't see any bandaging going down.
K2 now trying to speed up the approach to the situation. Well, they get
Nitro
nice
coming
thing.
out, and it is not utilized.
The wall is
Could get a pick off here on the think it's a Kaid. Doesn't see him. Oh, he still hit his head. It didn't shoot it. It's not. Never really. Oh, he still hit his head. It didn't shoot it. It's not. Never really. You see, it's
Turn on a
two,
double
huh?
kill. I think
Nice.
The attackers
And
diffuser
it's a
has
thermite
diffuser
down
down.
and diffuser. I think that's a win for EXM this round. Yes.
have located a bomb.
It does look like they're doing the same setup though from last time they played Initiation, you know, having my hold cash or it's quite good. Ooh, does Priman know that Sophia is actually right there? Don't get taken out. Sophia could wallbang for most people, so I'm keen to see how that turns out for him. Just waiting in that corner for that Sophia. Not sure if the Sophia knows that. Oh, and that's Bonus Watch taking out the Jaeger. That could be very smart.
100%. If he gets his nitro,
I think they might still actually have the Vulcan.
Can he get this nitro? Oh, he's right next to Gamble. He will get 2 if he mixed off, and that's another kill.
Gamble not being able to push into
Operators, you are
side.
out of time.
You know, I think once they got that injure, I think Gamble was maybe a bit torn, whether he should go for the injure or.
Walk into sides and try to fight life out. Oh, so close.
Does he know?
No, he doesn't know.
He definitely does know, but does the Jacko?
Highman knows. I don't think Inferno knows. That's the problem.
Jacko
On his
going
drone.
on? Is he on his drone?
Attackers dropped the
Oh,
Hi man, and that's diffuse on him.
Diffuser. Highman is left right now. There's nothing he can necessarily do to help you. With the smoke, the goal you it's very.
Thermite still in the cafe, worrying about the boxes angle.
And he gets picked up by the goal you. Oh, the smoke, like we said. Through a Mai and the Maestro to get the remaining kills in the last 26 seconds.
Well, Mars actually holding
He might be
EXM back a lot with that shield.
He has another kill there. That's much picked up. Triple kill here. He's at the hold for 30
3v1, diffuser down.
And EXM win
They
another
rush
round.
split and take him out. He had quite a good round. That round, I think he got a 3k.
No, I think so also.
Chad angle.
Oh, it was actually a trade. Traded. Ooh, and another kill. I think it's probably up. Is he again?
bomb diffuser
Oh.
has been dropped.
That is diffuser down.
If they open up hatch above him, I do not see him in this round.
They do know they have cams on
It's
him.
another.
Oh,
he's
taken out from the window.
EXM with another win. And
Oh no, it was Izzy cams on
It's
him.
another.
Oh,
he's
taken out from the window.
EXM with another win. And
Oh no, it was Izzy just
I think you all banged him.
a little bit.
Little bullets on there.